Right. So this is actually our flagship outlet in Colombo. If anyone's been here, we're located. This one's located in Colombo 3, right next door to some 5-star hotels. So it's very good location. So the first question I'd like you to ask yourself is, do you want to be the king prawn in your city? Right. Isso means prawns in Sinhalese, which is a native Sri Lankan language, and our tagline is Prawn Crazy. What we aim to do is to bring people together through delicious prawn dishes from around the world. Our tagline can be translated to other languages as well, which is Prawn Crazy. This is a small picture of what our interior looks like. I mean, Isso was born in 2017. What we're doing is we're taking a luxury ingredient, which is considered an expensive ingredient, and reintroducing it at a price bracket that can be considered reasonable by many. We cater to the middle income and the super rich demographic. We serve prawn dishes from around the world, so we tap into multiple taste palettes. This is our culinary team at the bottom. The gentleman you see in the white jacket is actually our COO. He was previously the group general manager and group executive chef for one of the leading resort chains in Sri Lanka. He's worked for a Michelin star chef. He's won over 10 gold medals in the Middle East, I think 12 silver medals, and so on. In terms of design, we go for open kitchens, very minimalistic, sleek interiors. If you notice, we use our logo colors for the ceiling to camouflage some piping and lighting. So it's very simplistic. One of the solutions we bring is our central kitchen. We supply our outlets with all the packaging, spices, premixes, sauces. So in terms of operating an outlet, it becomes very simple. We take care of the headache with suppliers, as well as finding better alternative suppliers. This is a sample menu we put together. So if you look at the left-hand side of the screen, there's 3 steps to order a meal. The first step is to choose the size of the prawn or any other seafood option or a vegetarian option. Then you choose how you want to cook it and what you want to eat it with. So example, you can say jumbo prawns, northern twist, which is the Jaffna curry with steamed rice. Maybe a friend who's with you wants something Thai. Well, they can go for the barramundi with rich and red, which is the Thai red curry and egg fried rice. So the meal is customizable. Every day you can come in and have a different meal. It doesn't have to be only prawn, but we specialize in prawn. About 40% of our menu is Sri Lankan. We have a little bit of localization, which we would do when we come into India, as well as a few international flavors. These are our signature dishes. We have the prawn kottu, the crab kottu, as well as the lobster biryani, which is quite popular on our menu, and a few other dishes over here. We also have some nice starters like the tempura prawns, coconut crumb prawns, prawn wade, which is actually a Sri Lankan street food, prawn spring rolls, and so on. Why Isso? So I mean, a couple of reasons why Isso. Why we think we would win. One is we're a novel restaurant concept that was born out of Sri Lanka. We're the only prawn-focused restaurant in Sri Lanka and probably the region. We have an easy meal recipe preparation model using our central kitchen. At the outlet level, it's very easy to operate a kitchen. We will provide you with SOPs and training for this. The third reason is we're a strong brand name that resonates with all Sri Lankans. If a Sri Lankan or anyone, we have a lot of Indians living in Sri Lanka as well. So anyone who reads the sign Isso, they know we're selling prawns. We're not selling clothing, we're not selling cars, we're selling prawns. So we have a strong brand name that resonates with all Sri Lankans. We're constantly developing innovative recipes on a regular basis. Affordable price compared to other seafood restaurants. We're an everyday food option. I would compare us to Nando's. Nando's is for chicken, Isso is for prawns. Trendy, Instagrammable outlet spaces as well as food presentation. We serve delicious prawn dishes from around the world. Superior customer service. Sri Lanka is known for its hospitality. So we've taken the liberty of incorporating that into our training manuals for the front of house. So superior customer service is something we offer across our outlets. And finally, kitchen automation using robotics. We've just started into this, so a couple of things you can look at is robo woks, robo fryers, and hopefully a few more options in the future. One thing I'd like to share is in 2021, we won the best restaurant concept in Asia at the QSR Media Awards in Singapore. And finally, at the bottom, you can see a chart of seafood consumption across the world. As you know, all markets consume a lot of seafood. India, on the other hand, not only with consumption, is turning out to be the first world market in the next couple of years. So there's a lot of spending power over here, a lot of people going out working, a lot of increase in household income. So this is a very strong market we want to enter. A little bit about the prawn market. The prawn market was valued at $31.6 billion in 2019 and expected to grow to $54.6 billion by 2027. Prawn is the most sought after type of seafood after fish. Global prawn consumption is up by, it takes up about 17% of total seafood consumption. If you look at prawn consumption per capita, Japan consumes the most amount of prawns, followed by the US, the Netherlands, China, and the rest of Asia. Prawns also do have a lot of benefits, health benefits as well. One fact is it keeps you full for longer. So during fasting and during Ramadan period and stuff, prawns are actually good. What we offer our franchisees is right to use our brand name, materials, recipes, SOPs, and so on. Low royalty and franchise fees in comparison to other fast casual and quick service restaurants we compete with in this space. Long-term strategy to open more outlets, comprehensive SOP manual and training. There are two types of outlets we operate. One is an express outlet, which is about 800 square feet, 30 seats, mainly focused on delivery and takeaway, located in highly residential areas, close to train stations, schools, universities, and inside malls as well. And then we have the full-scale outlet, which is 2,500 square feet plus. This has seating for about 80 to 100 customers. This is located right next door to, very close to high-end restaurants, malls, banks, CBD area. The cost of setting up an outlet, an express outlet, is roughly about $125,000, including franchise fees, and a full-scale outlet at about $175,000. Our outlets in Sri Lanka has seen an ROI anywhere between 6 months to 18 months. But for a market like India, we're forecasting 18 to 24 months, with a gross profit margin of 65%. How we franchise, there's 3 franchise models. There's a unit franchise, which is a single unit for one location. There is an area franchise, which you can take for a state or a region. And a master franchise for, again, a larger region or the whole country. Our current operations, we're in Sri Lanka, we have 4 outlets currently operating, and we have another 4 outlets under development for this year in Sri Lanka. We've also signed a master franchise agreement in Malaysia. We should see our first outlet opening there June, July this year. And we're very picky with the markets we are targeting. We're targeting India, Maldives, GCC, Singapore, and Australia for the next 24 months. India is obviously on top of our list. We certainly see ourselves doing well in that market. In terms of franchise support, we do on-site training, comprehensive SOP manuals handed over to you, and we share the know-how on how to operate an Isso outlet and how to prepare our recipes. We provide you with premixes and sauces to keep operational costs low. You do not need executive chefs and sous chefs. We provide everything. And you can operate the outlet with staff that have minimum experience. We can train them to operate the outlet. We assist with site selection and advise on layout and design. Ongoing trainings for new recipes to localize the menu. Constant quality and training audits. Mystery shopper audits with feedback to improve or congratulate the team on results. and a long-term partnership to open more outlets.